That's all from me for now. I'll be back with our next news on BBC1 at 10:30.
Good evening to you. Well, the weather's certainly still very cold and very unsettled in some areas. The south is still most at risk to see some longer spells of sleet or snow, particularly along the south coast as this front edges a shade further north. High pressure should rule the roost in most other areas, except for the far north of Scotland, where there's a cold front which will bring some snow showers across there during the night, and then tomorrow across some of those eastern coasts of England. So if we push on with tonight's chart, for most areas of the country it's going to be a very sharp frost indeed. Some freezing fog patches as well, particularly in the more sheltered parts of the country. Down in the south it's already quite cloudy, and there is a band of snow not too far away from the south coast, and that might just affect these other southern coastal counties during the night. And in the north, 1 or 2 snow showers around, particularly up in northern Scotland to begin with, and northeastern parts of Scotland later. But overall, some very slippery roads about with that sharp frost, and the same is true for tomorrow, because temperatures will not really get much above freezing at all. A lot of dry, bright weather. I think rather more in the way of snow showers down the eastern coast of England tomorrow. Down along the south coast, although cloudy I think to begin with still the odd period of snow. That should ease away from those southern areas, though it will still leave it rather cloudy, and the outlook staying cold everywhere. That's all from me. Good evening.
There's a new look to Sunday evenings on BBC1. At 7:15, a new serial, King's Royal, a passionate story of whiskey and wealth set in Victorian Scotland and starring Tom Bell as Fergus King.
You ain't married to Gwen, I dismiss you. If only Gwen didn't love you.
Well, she does. She's frightened of you.
Oh, no. She loves me.
And Robert, he despises you.
At 8:05, the Sunday film, The Shootist, a hard-hitting western about an aging gunfighter starring John Wayne and Lauren Bacall.
I'm glad you're not staying long, Mr. Hickok. I'm not sure I like you.
How many do, Mrs. Rogers?
At 9:40, the start of a new-look omnibus series with Barry Norman, including tonight an investigation into the highly controversial play La Ronde, now being staged by John Barton and the Royal Shakespeare Company. Entertainment for this Sunday evening in the new season on BBC1.
Now Holiday, presented by Cliff Mitchellmore.